Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews today. I do appreciate you spending a little time and stopping by. Today's beer, we're going to do another one from Lone Pine Brewing. We did one yesterday. This one is their Samara Brown. This comes to me by the way of Brother Greg, and he went to the brewery and he writes on this particular one. He only planned on getting 1 4-packet Lone Pine, but this was so very good, he picked up a pack of this as well. So evidently he sampled it there and thought it was pretty impressive. It's not a huge beer, guys. This is a 7%, or what's the can say on it? Let's see if that's correct. It's got 7.5 on the can, so maybe they, well, when I look at here and I look at the picture that Beer Advocate has got on their site here for this beer, it says alcohol by volume, and the writing is 7%. Then they have a picture of the can, and it's plainly written on the can on their picture that it's 7.5%. Evidently they can't read. Maybe they've done this beer. I don't know how old the brewery is and whether they did this one last year or the last time and it was a 7%er. But the picture they've got posted here is exactly the same you're seeing on the front of this can, and it plainly says on their picture 7.5, and they've got it written as 7. So no rhyme or reason, I guess. I guess nobody's picked up on that yet and made a comment or changed it. And on top of that, Untapped has it the same way. Uh, so maybe they've done this beer before, and it was a 7%er. This particular one is a 7.5%er. It's plainly written on the front of the can. So it is what it is, huh? Uh, the commercial description on Untapped says this robust Imperial Brown Ale combines Maine maple syrup with locally roasted certified organic coffee, layering a complex balance of subtle sweetness and roasted bitterness. So, sounds very appetizing to me. So, I don't buy a lot of brown ales. But this was sent to me by Brother Greg, so we're going to give it a whirl, give it a ride around the block, if you will. So that's all. I don't have the IBUs listed on it, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a date on it. It does not, since it came from the brewery, and then yesterday's can was not dated, so neither is this one. Big 16-ounce can with a stick-on label. So it is time. Let's pour it. It's coming out definitely brown. Looks like a brown ale coming out of the can here, guys. We're going to speed up the pour here. A little aggressive. Alright. Get that up there where you can see it. There's a swallow left in there, which I will get in the glass before I go off camera. About a finger of head. And by golly, it looks brown to me. I'm not getting a lot of light up here, but I see light right through the thin part. It looks like a filtered beer to me, guys. So, let's get it to the nose and see what it smells like. Big time coffee notes on it, guys. Not getting a huge sweetness on the aroma from the maple syrup. Probably might get some of that on the taste. Roasted malt. Maybe some caramel and toffee. But the coffee's there. Definitely there. So this is probably one you would not want to cellar. Since it has coffee in it and it fades over time, so you probably want to drink this fresh if you can get your hands on it. So that's what I am going to do. Let's get it to the lips. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. The coffee's there, guys. Roasted malt coffee. With a slight hint of some maple syrup there, guys. The maple syrup you have to look for. It's not standing out like it's like you're pouring pancake syrup in a glass. The coffee notes and the roasted malts are standing out more than anything. So let's do the back end pour on this one. And we are going to do our usual thing, and then we're going to sip on this for a little bit, and then we'll come back and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. This is a tasty brown ale. Nice coffee brown ale. The coffee is definitely prevalent in it. Another reason why you'd want to drink it fresh. Another reason why I think they should have a date on it, like an IPA or a double IPA, so you know exactly how fresh it is when you get your hands on it. Wonderful aroma. Final chug. Very delicious. Very easy drinking. Alcohol is very, very well hidden. But it's the same as yesterday's beer. Since it has coffee, it needs to have a date. And just like the IPA or a double IPA, the hops are going to fade on those beers and the coffee's going to fade on this beer. So I did find it very enjoyable. If it had a date on it, I would probably buy it here. I mean, it's in the ABV range that I like, 7.5%. I think it's an A- beer, and that's where I'm going to put it, guys. 90 for me on this one. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 4.09. That's also A- from those guys. And final check-in, we're going to go over to Untappd. And you got to remember, Beer Advocate and Untappd has this listed as a 7%, when this one is a 7.5. Very surprised that Untappd doesn't have the 2018 edition or the newest one, this one, listed. A lot of times they'll have they'll differentiate between different batches or different years. And they have it at 3.8, which is their B+ range. So I think it's a little better than that, but not by much, just a hair. So if you've had this one from Lone Pine Brewing, this is their Samara Brown, however you want to pronounce that. Let me know what you think, guys. Very tasty beer. Greg, thanks a bunch, my brother. I do appreciate you sending it to me. Seems like the Lone Pine Breweries got some good things going on, but they need to get that dating machine, though, brother. If you've had it, guys, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.